Welcome back students, welcome to a new video of Sunanda's tutorial. Today I will discuss about the classification of plant kingdom which is present in your SSB TGT syllabus under the unit 1. So let's start. The whole kingdom of plants, that is kingdom plantae, includes autotrophic multicellular plants. Autotrophic means they can produce their own food material and multicellular means their body is composed of more than one cell. They include algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperm, angiosperms. The first conventional system of classification of plant kingdom was proposed by Eichler in the year 1883. According to his system of classification, the whole plant kingdom is divided into two subdivisions, which is cryptogams and phanerogams. Cryptogams include the plants which can't produce seed, but phanerogams include the plant species which can produce seeds. So under cryptogams, three divisions are present. One is thallophyta, that means their plant body cannot be differentiated into root, stem and leaf. So they are known as thallus-like plant body or thallophyta. Under thallophyta, two classes are present. One is algae, one is fungi. Then the second division, which is bryophyta, they are non-vascular cryptogams. Then pteridophyta, they are vascular cryptogams. Then the second subdivision, which is phanerogams, they are seed producing plants and they are divided into two divisions. One is gymnospermy and one is angiospermy. The first one is cryptogams. This group of plants lack flowers and seeds, so they are flowerless and seedless plants. Reproduction takes place by spores. This subkingdom includes three divisions. One is thallophyta, then bryophyta and pteridophyta. Thallophyta, they include plant groups in which their body cannot be differentiated into root, stem and leaf. Then the sex organs may be absent or unicellular and non-jacketed. Embryo formation is totally absent. Vascular tissues are also absent. Division thallophyta is further subdivided into two classes. One is algae, the second one is fungi. Algae are generally aquatic or semi-aquatic thallophytes. They are autotrophic as it bear the chlorophyll pigment. Simplest type are unicellular as in case of Chlamydomonas, but in higher forms the thallus is multicellular. The sex organs generally unicellular and not covered by sterile jacket. Gametophytic and sporophytic phases are independent of each other. They lack vascular tissues, that is xylem and phloem are not present in algae. Gametophytic phase is dominant in the life cycle. Then fungi, they are heterotrophic thallus. That means they lack chlorophyll pigment and can't produce their own food material. They can live as parasites, means they depend on other living organisms for their nutrition. And saprophytes means they depend on dead organic matter for their nutrition. Reproduce typically by spores. Fungi reproduce typically and mostly by spores. The vegetative body consists of a network of highly branched, colorless filaments called as hyphae. The sex organs are unicellular and without sterile jacket. Vascular tissues are totally absent. These fungi group include mold, yeast, mildew, mushroom, puffball and rust. Then bryophyta, they have thalloid plant body. As in case of liverworts and hornworts, they are placed under bryophyta, whereas in mosses, the plant body is differentiated into stem-like, leaf-like and root-like structure. Root-like structure is known as rhizode. So, in some species of bryophyta, so thallus-like plant body, and in some species, plant body is present, which have stem-like organ, leaf-like organ and root-like organ, that is rhizode. Roots are absent but root-like organ, that is rhizoids, are present. The sex organs are multicellular with sterile jacket of cells. They are most primitive land plants and are called amphibians of plant kingdom. Vascular tissues are totally absent and embryo is present. Embryo formation occur in Bryophyta. Then Pteridophyta. These plants have well differentiated plant body with roots, stem and leaf. But some exceptions are there. They possess vascular tissues, therefore called vascular cryptogams. And Bryophyta is known as non-vascular cryptogams. Pteridophyta is known as vascular cryptogams. Sex organs are multicellular with sterile jacket. Distinct embryo is always present. Then phanerogams or spermatophyta. These plants bear flowers and seeds, so called spermatophyta. Two main groups are included under phanerogams. One is gymnosperm, the another one is angiosperm. These gymnosperms are naked seeded plants, that is, their ovules are not enclosed in ovary wall or fruit wall as they do not have fruits. They have very simple flowers, that means without accessory holes. And what are the accessory holes? Calyx, corolla, these are accessory holes. Microsporophylls and megasporophylls are aggregated into cones. There is no female cone present in cycas. The ovules are directly pollinated by pollen grains, that is microspores. They do not have ovary, style and stigma. Then angiosperms. In the angiosperms, the ovules or seeds are enclosed in a ovary wall or fruit wall pericarp, which is known as pericarp. Because fruits are present in angiosperm, but in case of gymnosperm, fruits are not formed. So in angiosperm, fruit wall around the ovule are present. These plants bear flowers with conspicuous accessory holes. Megasporophyll is called carpel, which is differentiated into ovary, style and stigma. Pollen grains or microspores are lodged or landed on stigma in the process of pollination, and ovary develops into the fruit. The whole ovary after fertilization is formed into the fruit, and the ovules present inside the ovary is transformed into the seeds. So angiosperms are highly evolved in the plant kingdom. So it is the overall classification of plant kingdom which was proposed by Eichler in 1883. He divided the whole kingdom into two subkingdoms, which is cryptogams and phanerogams. Cryptogams are seedless plants and phanerogams are seed-bearing plants. Under cryptogams, Thallophyta, Bryophyta and Pteridophyta are present. Under the Spermatophyta or phanerogams, gymnosperms and angiosperms are present. Then the Thallophyta are the most simplest type of plant, and angiosperms, which is included under Spermatophyta or phanerogams, are highly evolved plants. So remember these points. Thank you. In my next class, I will teach you another part of your SSB TGT syllabus. So stay tuned and enjoy my videos. Thank you.